Who do you think you're talking to?
Hey, I just want to make sure.
After she saw that video, she was like, I am so glad I'm working with that.
I was like, boom, this is the right number.
Tonight.
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 Oh, God.
Boom, and a boom, and a boom. But I heard of, yeah, first heard about them through June, and he was playing Wrong Number, and that it threw me for a loop. And then that, honestly, that sparks my interest hearing other K-pop artists. After I heard Wrong Number, then he played Wonder Girls, then he played To Anyone for me, and then the one that sealed the deal is when he played Big Bang, and that's when I lost it again. It was like, what?
We have to clap for that one. We have to clap for that.
How do I get it? Download it right now. Put it in the iPod. Boom, let's go. He was the one, honestly, to open my eyes to the entire K-pop scene. That was just us hanging out in Seoul, driving around, and him having it on the iPod, and I lost it after that. And me hearing more JYJ music through him as well on the iPod. But yeah, I'd heard because I did my research before we started working with them. But I definitely had my eyes open even more to that world while working with JYJ.
All right. Well, if you need any more info, and we'll be happy to help you fill in the gaps.
Thank you.
All right, we have a question. We have a question from Jay, and I think I got this one question about 10 times, no lie. They want to know, where did boom come from, and what's up with the word boom, because you say it a lot.
Boom came from me and one of my really good friends, Gil Deldelau. We say it to each other just as in like confirmation, or like agreeing with each other, or how do you say it? You know how like how gays have slang words, and like work, marry,
work, mama,
or
yes, we know.
Tings, marry, like that. That's where it came from. It came from the gays, and basically, it was like our confirmation for each other. If we saw something we liked, or we were shopping, and it's an affection or something happened with something we saw, we were like, boom, boom, boom. It just kept going. So now every time, if I hear something I like, if I am telling you something, it just rolls off my tongue. It's like, boom.
It comes
like
natural
duh,
to you
or
now.
yes, or like hello, Qatar, boom.
Yeah.
So the mystery has been solved as to where boom came from, and exorness. Got it.
So I love the fact that people are starting to catch on and say it too. Like, it could be anything. Even if you're correcting someone, you're like, oh wait, pause, boom, no, boom, boom. It goes. It's just a feeling,
Right.
And it's a clincher. It's the start of a sentence. It's your feeling coming out. But the only thing is that I was asked how I pronounce it. The O's are definitely elongated.
Okay.
It's not boom. It's not boom.
Mm-hmm.
It's boom. You got to
stretch it
a
out.
little oomph behind it, a little passion.
Right.
Boom.
Some stank. Some
Yeah.
stank on it.
You got exactly.
Elongate the O's for sure.
Yeah. Do you do like a gesture to go with it too?
It depends, because if it's something that you don't agree with, it's definitely hand gestures with boom. But
Right.
it depends on how you're using it, because like if you don't agree with something, boom and the hand are going to be completely two different things from you like, and you're like boom,
Yeah.
So it definitely, there's hand gestures with the boom. And there's some eye movements with boom too, depending on your feeling, how you want to use it. Boom is interpretive.
I got it. Okay. So now everybody knows how to use it correctly. Got it.
Exactly. You can use it how you want to use it, but just make sure you elongate the O's.
The O's.
It's not boom. It's boom.
It's all about the O's.
Boom. Boom.
I gotcha. Okay. Now everybody understands.
And that was Boom 101.
There you go. All right. And finally, we have the last question from a fan. They want to know any interesting, embarrassing stories that happened to you or the crew while on the world tour.
Whoa. The one crazy cray thing that happened was when we were flying to San Jose. It was scary. Some of our luggage caught on fire on the plane.
What?
Ooh.
Boom.
That's not, yeah.
Yeah.
In that instance, I don't want to hear boom. What happened?
So everyone knows that I'm not real cool with flying. You know, I do my little things, you know, try to become okay with it, but I'm not really cool with flying. And the funny thing is that we were on the plane and the wing was making some noises and everyone was laughing at me because I kept laughing. It was like a defense mechanism because I was scared. So I just kept laughing the entire time for 45 minutes. And they were just like, shut up, Talina. I'm like, I'm trying, but I'm afraid. And I just have to laugh. So then we land, get our luggage, and it had been singed. It burned to a crisp. But we had heart cases, so it didn't get any of the clothes inside. It just burned the outside of the luggage. And we were dying laughing because we were like, oh my gosh, you were worried about the wing and didn't even know that we almost caught a fire in the middle of the air.
Oh my God.
Wow.
So we were like, oh my God. And then I broke out laughing again because I was terrified. I was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? We almost caught on fire in mid-flight. So
yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool at all.
Not cool. It's completely not cool.
Yeah,
not cool at all.
I'm one of those.
That's a funny, weird story. I mean, it's only funny because I can laugh about it. I'm living to laugh about it to this day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I'm not a big flyer either, and I think I would freak out.
Oh my gosh, completely. Like, seriously, boom. Because now I have different things I do now, you know, like different little things I say on the plane now because I have this. Okay, here's a quirk. So when I'm flying, oh wow, this is TMI, but I'm afraid to fly to the point where I book my flights early in the morning because it's less turbulence.
Right.
Because, you know, the temperature change and stuff like that. And I repeat this thing to myself all the time on the plane. No dips, no drops, no bumps. No dips, no drops, no bumps. The entire time while on the plane. If you ever had experience turbulence, you would do the same thing. No dips, no drops, no bumps. Now it's no dips, no drops, no bumps, no burns. No dips, no drops, no bumps, no burns.
Oh man, that kind of sounds like what I repeat to myself too.
The luggage incident. Now I repeat that. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have something else to worry about on the plane. Burning luggage.
That is freaky. That is freaky as heck. Oh my god.
I know. Crazy.
Well, it's a good thing you're here to tell about it.
Happened. I know. Thank goodness. Thank you, Earth. Jeez, and that would have been a canceled show and mad fans, but no. The other thing that happened that sticks out in my head, I crack up to this day, is when we were in tech rehearsal and me and JJ's lift was broken. That was the funniest thing during my solo on Get Out. Literally, we're coming from under the stage and it raises, and all you see are these heads peeking out of the stage. It looked like, you know, that game that's at Chuck E. Cheese, and you hit the
With the hammer and thing?
yeah, you hit the hammer. We looked like that on the stage.
Uh-huh.
And then it kept trying to rise up and slowly. And then next thing I know, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna miss my cue. As soon as I thought that, Mick looks over at me with this face like, she's gonna miss her cue. We're gonna have to do this all over again. And we just bust out laughing at each other. And I walk over there, like, finally, I crawl out of the hole. And JJ's like, pushing me up, like, go, go, go. I'm like, I'm trying, help me. Because literally, I'm crawling out of this hole because our lift was broken. I finally get to Mick after blood, sweat, and tears. And he still has this same face on, looking at me all smug. And he's like, really? You're late. And I'm like, Mick, are you kidding me? You're kidding me now, right? He's like, no, it's fine. You're late. You missed your mark. Just go dance with Junsu. And I died laughing. I literally crawled off like, okay, sorry, bye.
He just waved you off like, go.
Oh my God, he so waved me off, and everybody was dying laughing. And then when June saw me crawling to him, he just lost it too. It was the funniest thing ever. Because everybody knew, because June was down seeing our lift halfway. So he's under the stage, probably just looking at our feet dangling. And then when he finally gets lifted up, I'm crawling to him. And we just all lost it. Like, oh my gosh, are you serious? But the one thing that made me bust out laughing was Mick's face. He was just like, I don't know, you missed it. The moment's over. I can't give you the Kim Kardashian face. Please just walk off and leave me because that's what you.
Right. Oh boy.
Yeah, those are the two moments that I think about that stood out from the tour. The burning luggage and the lift.
Definitely memorable, that's for sure. All right.
Sure.